losing, but they are losing no more, and he is center stage in today. But we expect to see him in short order at some point off the bench as Land off of a Thursday night loss to Boston. The Nets coming off of a Friday night win against the Celtics. And this is one brutal road trip that the Suns are in the midst of. A 5-game trip against 5 of the top 6 teams in the East. They'll wrap it with a game against the Knicks tomorrow, and they started it with wins against Milwaukee and Philadelphia, 2 teams that obviously have been terrific this year in games that went right down to the buzzer.
The Suns, one of the terrific stories in the NBA this season. You think about that young man, Devin Booker, who just passed it to Chris Paul. First 5 years in this league, his winning percentage was just behind all that winning.
Shot clock at 7 as Booker takes over. Goes to work on Green. Creates a step back spot and rolls it off the front of the rim. And the rebound pulled down by DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving along 2. And that breaks the ice and gets the Nets on the board.
It's just a gifted score. He's coming off one of his toughest shooting performances in a win, but he affected winning with his passing and with his defense there last game out. So you love that about Kyrie. When he's competitive defensively, when you add to what he does offensively, what a force he is.
A defensive breakdown for the Nets as Landry Shamet got caught under the basket, and he was no match for DeAndre Ayton. Back the other way, though. Irving now 2 for 2.
Yeah, just simple back-to-back pick-and-roll plays where Kyrie's the ball hand right into his jump shot. Just so pretty.
Booker just left of the lane, rolls the mid-range jumper off the rim. Another rebound for DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving with a spin move, lost control, and here's Booker, the outlet from Ayton. Gets to the rim, and it's erased by Green.
You see the speed, the closing speed of Jeff Green, a guy who has filled an awful lot of holes for this Brooklyn Nets team. Multi-positional.
Gliding to the goal, another bucket for Kyrie Irving. This time Shamet knocks it over. And Johnson picks up his dribble in the lane with 5 to shoot. Forced into a tough fadeaway, and that's a brick. But DeAndre Ayton has the loose ball before the shot clock expired. In and out for Mikal Bridges.
Good presence of mind, though. Shot clock dwindling. Mikal had eyes on the clock.
Cruising to the goal, backdoor Landry Shamet.
Valuable as he marches toward his first playoff run. And Booker told me that early on in the season, Chris Paul came into the locker room and yelled, 16 teams make the playoffs. That ain't what we're going for. And Booker told me he feels the same way. He said the goal is not to win in the first round, not to win in the second round.
He hits a baby jumper, and the effect, DB, that Chris Paul has had on Devin Booker. We talked to Monty Williams before the game. He said, look, Chris Paul is one of those people, everything that he touches on just about every team that he has gone to, and then the effect that he has had on that team when he leaves that franchise, what's left behind as Ayton will go to the line for a 3.
Intelligence, his competitive spirit, the two-way play, the person he is, having such an impact. Chris Paul is in year 16 and playing at an all-star level, one of the great leaders in this league.
Harris on the cut. Rolls it off the front of the rim, but it caroms right back to him. Green thought about a 3. He'll try it, and that's too strong. Ayton gets Harris caught on a switch. They lob it to the front of the rim, and Ayton lays it in. A beautiful find.
Yeah, it is. And listen, Joe Harris is going to battle you. He got top side, as you see Ayton pick off a pass, but Joe Harris will battle even if a mismatch in the post is occurring.
Landry Shamet, the weak side rebound off the Cam Johnson miss from 3. Here comes Kyrie Irving. Landry Shamet off the front rim. Easy cruise to the lane.
The pace. They are 13th in the league in fast break points, but boy, you give him an opportunity to get out and get numbers, he'll take advantage of his last 67 Kyrie has made.
Booker from the... Jeff Green with the size advantage. Backs down Booker. Up over the top. That's off the back to Ayton. Paul, a pull-up. That's no good. Bit of a cold start to the game for Phoenix from the field. Only 33%. 5 for their first 15. Kyrie Irving is fouled.
0.1 points, 5.5 boards, 5.9 assists. He's been absolutely magnificent. He's got to be on everybody's MVP ballot. And how about the Suns team will take on the hottest team in the league? It is late April and the Knicks are on.
Now, in many corners as Torrey Craig hits a jumper. Let me ask you this. When you've got Monty Williams on one side and Tom Thibodeau on the other side, is that 1-2 in either direction for you for Coach of the Year in the NBA? They both have to be, I would think, on anyone's, say, top 3 or 4 on the ballot.
I don't think there's any question, and obviously you'd all. But we've seen his